knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now?
Whoa!
Should I stay or should I go?
Goodness, you guys sneaking up on me like that. Whew! Wow. Should I stay or should I go? That is the question. And you know what? I've been in this industry 30 years now and became extremely successful. I guess you could say I'm one of the rags to riches story. But, you know, that's great for me. But what we have to do is talk about you and how we can get you guys into the same position and being as fortunate as I was in this industry. And again, like I said, I've been in 30 years. And when I first got involved in this industry, I got to tell you, this is a business. And we need to treat this like a business. And businesses don't happen overnight. Successes, all these things, oh, quick, 90 days, you're going to be making this and rich and all this kind of stuff. The only time I have seen success before work was in the dictionary. And the only time I saw this overnight making money and this and that and the other thing, the only people that make money overnight like that are lottery ticket winners. That's about it. When you're talking about the networking industry and finding the right company and things of that sort, it's a business. And now your reputation and your character and your integrity is on the line. And if you keep jumping, the grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. It never is. You still got to build a business. And what triggered me to make this video today was I got a call yesterday. And they said, Mike, you know, you've been around for so long. Did you ever get discouraged? Yeah. Did you ever think about quitting? Yeah. Did you ever think about, I thought about a lot of things. Because, you know, well, this person isn't helping me. I had no upline support, upline help in my business 30 years ago because I had hair like long, right? And, you know, they were like disowning me because of the way you looked. But, you know, again, you know, it's kind of ridiculous, but it happened. But I stuck to my guns and I built a business. And you know what people are going to tell you? Getting this company and that company and over here and all these multiple streams of income. That is so distorted. You know what multiple streams of income means to the professionals in this industry? Where in your company, you brought in 10 different folks into the business and now you have 10 streams of income. You start looking like Mr. Haney on Green Acres in the covered wagon. Well, if you don't like this, I got that. And if they're over here and this and that, nobody makes money doing that. You know what? A good mentor of mine said, you can't have one ass on two horses and think you're going to get anywhere. It doesn't exist. You're not a rabbit. I'm sorry. You're not a fox chasing 5 rabbits or 3 rabbits or 2 rabbits and think you're going to catch a rabbit. Show me a guy in the networking industry, anybody, in the last 75, 150 years of the existence of this industry, as we go back to Avon days, show me a person that has worked 2, 3, 5. I'll make you really wealthy. I'll write you one of the biggest checks you ever seen in your entire life if you can show me somebody who's been in this industry working 2 or 3 or 5 businesses at the same time and was able to make any retirable income. It's never happened. It's not going to happen today, and it's never going to happen in the future. You have to find something, and you have to settle, and you have to understand that you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. Now, well, Mike, if that's the case, how can I become successful and you know, make the kind of money you've made and things like that? Well, a couple things need to be on your side. And I believe one of them is timing and positioning. This is an industry of simple second-grade arithmetic. And I believe that, you know, 98%, or it's actually a proven fact, that 98% of all the biggest income earners are all the millionaires in this industry. got in their businesses, in their companies, in the beginning. They got in early in the beginning at the tippy top and in front of one of those big companies that actually became a big company. And are there people that become successful along the way? Absolutely. But, when you're dealing with numbers and the stacking of numbers, well, you want to be on top of the pile and not on the bottom of the deck. So timing and positioning is important. And it's not how many years has this company been in business. You want to know how many people are in that company because you're working against a database. And now because of the internet and now because of the way things grow much quicker than back in my days, you want to know how many people are actively involved in those companies. That's the question you want to get answered. What's your database size, right? And then product selection. That is the most important thing with your company. Because I think, you can't show me a one product company that has ever lasted a test of time in this industry. It doesn't happen. Okay? I mean, there's people out there now, these big people coming from some of the biggest companies. One is, I'm not going to, as I do tell you, I don't talk about the names of companies. I don't talk about the names of products or management teams. But I will tell you, categorically, all these shake companies, shake, right? We did a video about shakes. You can look back on my wall and find it. But we're talking about all these guys that were big, for 2.5 years ago. Oh, I'm in the greatest, the best, the greatest shake, the greatest shake. And now, bam, these big guys are leaving that company, jumping into another shake company. What makes that any better? It doesn't. It doesn't. But you know what? Now it's all of a sudden, now this is the greatest. They're talking out of two sides. Doesn't even make sense in what they're saying. So what you have to do is get outside anything that you're looking at and start looking at it like a business. And in a business, you're exchanging time for money. So let's use the old apple orchard scenario that I always use. Is if you're over here on the side of the street in an orchard picking apples for $20 an hour, and the guy over across the street says, wow, you pick apples pretty good. Come on over by me and pick apples for $80 an hour. You're exchanging time for money. Are you picking apples for 20 bucks an hour, $80 an hour? We know where you're going to go, $80 an hour, because you're a good business person. And if your friends over there picking them for $20 an hour, you got some stupid friends, not too intelligent, because you're exchanging time for money. So look at these compensation plans. Look at them, dissect them, because here you're exchanging time for money as well. And if they got all these multiple positions and multiple positions and multiple positions, and you got to get way up here and have 15 grandmothers and 25 llamas and 55 goats and 3 kids and all these other things to get your money, you shouldn't be having to go in through. You shouldn't have to go through gimmies, gotchas, hoops, hurdles, headaches, trapdoors, secret passageways to get your money. You built that business. It's yours, not mine or not that company's. You built that organization. It's yours. You built it. It's not mine, not that company's. So you should be able to tap out your money 100% and not have all these requirements and qualifications. And if they're there, let's find out why they're there. Give me a call. I'll tell you why they're there. Now, the next thing that you have to look at is very simple. Product selection. Is this company building out a catalog so you have guaranteed longevity and success? And I don't mean a physical catalog. This is great. I'd like to see both. Here you do. Because touching, feeling, relationships, knowing that you care, and being able to look at everything, beautiful. Beautiful. But what is your company doing from a product selection standpoint? Because you have to look at these products and actually ask yourself, answer your questions, which is, I look at these products and go, am I going to do this every day for the rest of my entire life? Is anybody going to drink a shake a couple times a day, and that's all they're going to do for the rest of their. No, it's not human nature. You don't do that. And you know, so in that case, you have to go, well, what else is my company doing to secure my future? And if they're not creating habitual products, ancillary products, things you do every single solitary day, then now you're in the convincing business. Convince a person why they have to be there. And if things aren't going right, they're not going to stick around. But if I can show you a way to replace, and let me use this company called Asante Organics, that is aggressively building a catalog of habitual products, things you do every single solitary day. I don't have to convince you to take a shower. I don't have to convince you to brush your teeth. And there's another thing I don't have to convince you of once you're educated. On the left-hand side of me are all the products that you use every single solitary day. You use them every day. And they got chemicals in there linked to cancer and other horrific things and everything in between. And on the right-hand side are the same exact products that are 100% chemical-free and certified organic for the same price. What are you going to use? And whether you're building a business or not, you're going over here. So now, let's show you how to take your shopping expenses. You go to the store every week or every couple weeks, and if your shopping bill is $100, let's show you how to get $75 back every time you shop for free. Because you know what? You can write these products off at the end of the year. So everything you're using, whether you're using it in a shower, spa products, skincare products, brushing your teeth, washing your clothes, cleaning your homes, things like that. Things you do every single day. And now you can get that all that money back. Wow, imagine that. Let's not get off track though. Should I stay or should I go? Well, it's not easier over here and over there and in that place. And stop following people. Because remember, some of those people are not starting over. They got a deal. Part of their deal is getting the deal. And that's going to stop sooner or later too once these companies find out that, oh my goodness, guess what? He's only here for 2 years. Because that's when his deal ends. Then he's off looking for the next one. And these people following people, what does that do for your bottom line in the end? You should look for a good, solid company that's creating a category that has never existed before and is meeting the supply and demands in the markets and the trends that they're actually penetrating in that category, and hopefully being in front of the next way of life before it becomes a way of life. The next economic global trend. Think about that. So, did I ever get discouraged in my life? Yeah. Did I throw up my hands every once in a while? Absolutely. Did I get offers by every company around? Trust me, when you're consecutively making 6 figures a month, and back then, that money was bigger than what the value of it is today. A lot of different offers, a lot of different promises, pie in the sky. But I stuck and built a solid business that will pay me for the rest of my entire life. But because the company I was with at that time built a catalog selection of habitual products. Habitual products that you use every single solitary day. Now think about that. And look at everything that's out on the marketplace. Understand that the world's going green without me, without you, without everybody. That's the next economy. And is your company creating a category within the next economy and then meeting supply and demand while penetrating the markets and trends within that category? And if you can answer yes to those questions, wow. Call me up. Tell me what's going on. I'd love to hear it. And if you need a little, should I stay or should I go? And little talk like that, and we all get discouraged, and we all throw our hands up, and we all question ourselves. But use me as an example of what can happen to yourself if you stay and build a good, solid business with a company that is aggressively building out a catalog of a lot of products where you don't have to convince people. No convincing. Things you do every single solitary day. And you will do them for the rest of your life. With that, I want to thank you again for watching this video. And until next time, you stay and you have a great time.